Hello guys, Martin here. I want to share with you a subject I'm calling guarding your heart, and I'm gonna answer some questions in the process that will help you get what I'm trying to communicate with you. So, why should I guard my heart? Why should you guard your heart? Now, according to the way you were designed and created, it is in such a way that it is your heart that is the center of your behavior. The center is the source of your behavior. The heart is the source of your talks, of your actions. The heart is the source of your attitudes. The heart is the source of all the content of your interactions and engagement with people and the outside world. So what you hear will eventually find itself into the heart. What you read will eventually get into your heart. What you see, you watch, will eventually form images and impressions that eventually get destined into your heart. So, this is how it happens, that after the heart has gotten hold of what you saw with your eyes, of the images and the impressions that were created when you saw with your eyes, whatever, when the heart has gotten hold of whatever you read with your eyes, whether on a book or whatever your heart has gotten hold of, or whatever you heard with your ears, what it does, it does what you call a processing. So your heart processes whatever it got in form of input, and once it has been processed, then it forms attitudes, it forms beliefs, it forms perspectives, it forms opinions, and once the processing has been done and the output has been released, then it eventually finds itself out through your talks and through your actions and through your deeds. So whatever you hear is either of good quality or of bad quality. Whatever you hear is either right or wrong. There are no intermediaries. Whatever you hear, it's either lies or truth. And whatever content you get, whatever content you receive through your eyes, ears, and yeah, it's just stored. It is processed in the way it came. So if it's of good quality, then the processing and the output that shall come out, it's of good quality. So let's say good quality, right information, the truth, and whatever you watch, if it's good, what it does, it once the processing has taken place, it forms right attitudes, it forms right beliefs, it forms right impressions, and it forms right perspectives. Now these eventually find themselves out of your life in form of behavior, in form of your talks, in form of your actions, in form of your deeds. Everything you do after that is sourced from the process, from the product or from the output that has been generated through the processing by your heart. So if you don't like what you see in your life, if people are complaining about your projecting anger, you're projecting unkindness, you're projecting uncourteousness, you're projecting something that is repelling people away from you, then guess what? The problem is what got into you and what was eventually processed. So guiding your heart is basically now taking initiative, being intentional into what you're going to watch, what you're going to read, and what you're going to hear. Okay, so you decide the product you want to see out of what you read, out of what you hear, and out of what you see. So once you have premeditated the product, if you want a good attitude, if you want to be seen as a loving person, a caring person, a kind person, then an assertive person, then you've got to be careful before it has gotten into your head. So that is what it means by guarding on, is deciding what you want to get into your heart.